Morning DMS, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge my allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Good morning, DMS. It is Ties Day. I mean Tuesday, November 19th, 2024. Hats off and phones in lockers, please.
One correction to address, we would like to extend a solemn thank you to Mrs. Mowry and her indispensable help on Gratitude Grams alongside Senora Bond.
Thank you, Miss Mowry.
Up next is a roundup of our Veterans Day coverage. Enjoy.
Sir, what is your name?
My name is Tim Egan, and I was in the Air Force for 8 years.
What did you do in the Air Force?
I had two specialties. One was as an aircraft refueler, and then I transferred into becoming a flight crewman on transports. I was a load master.
What wars did you serve in?
I was in during Vietnam. I spent almost 32 months in Southeast Asia.
And any words of encouragement for the younger generation if they want to go and serve?
Well, if that's something you want to do, you should certainly look into it. There are some opportunities to learn some good skills, but remember, it is risky business. And even in training, people get hurt and injured. So if you're going to go in, you need to go in. There's always some risks involved.
Sir, what is your name?
My name is Mike Hughes. I retired from the Army. I did 38 years then. I'm a retired Sergeant Major. Spent a lot of time all over the country, all over Europe, and spent some time in Iraq. Okay. Interesting adventures.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
What's your name?
I'm Deborah Bausch.
Okay.
Riverside.
Where did you serve?
I served 8 years in the United States Navy. Initially, my first 6 years was with Helicopter Anti-Submarine Squadron 1. And then the last 2 years I spent at the Bureau of Naval Personnel in the Equal Opportunity Office.
Oh, wow. Do you have a reason why you joined the Navy?
To leave a small town and see what the world had to offer. Yep. It's an amazing opportunity. You can learn a lot, you can grow a lot, and you can see a lot. Well worth the investment, and you'll have friends and comrades forever. Always someone have your back.
What's your name?
My name's Philip Rezegui.
Okay. And what branch did you serve in?
I was in the Air Force.
Okay. And did you serve in any major wars or conflicts?
Well, I went in during Vietnam. I was in on the tail end of Vietnam, but I wasn't actually in the war zone, but I served during Vietnam, then of course Desert Storm and subsequent ones, because I was in for 35 years.
What branch did you serve?
I served in the Air Force. Yep. I served during Vietnam. And what I consider, you may have heard, the Cold War, which wasn't a war, but it was to prevent war from happening. I think not enough emphasis has been given to the Cold War because we actually won the Cold War. My second job in the Air Force was as a gunner on a B-52. We pulled a lot of nuclear alert, which meant that if a country like Russia ever started throwing nuclear missiles at us, we would launch our bombers and go over and bomb Russia with nuclear weapons. Well, because they always had that threat, because each side always had that threat of the other country potentially bombing each other with nuclear weapons. It never happened. So we were very successful in preserving the peace.
What is your name, sir?
George Pfeiffer.
What is your name, sir?
Darrell Purnell.
What branch did you serve?
Marine Corps.
Can you say that again?
Marine Corps.
Okay. Didn't know if the microphone got it or not. What branch did you serve in?
Army. Yeah, if you go into service, take advantage of all the schools that they have. You can get an education in anything you want to get.
Okay.
Yes, like for me, I just joined the military because I need to get out.
Okay.
And I just thought of one thing. I love to fix tanks, so I could do that. But right there from now on, they sent me from there to Germany. I lived in Germany total 5 years. And expands your schools, everything you could think of.
What's your name?
Paul?
What branch did you serve in?
Well, they say it was the Navy, but it was really the submarine service. I was a nuclear power plant operator for several submarines, mechanic.
Okay.
And anybody who served in the military has obviously given some of their life, some of their time to being in defense of our way of life, our Constitution, and that's very meaningful. And sometimes people in their service time, they get very isolated and they feel like nobody cares about them, but when they come back to a place like Danville, they can be cared for here by folks like you, so that's always nice.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Terry Martz.
And what branch did you serve in?
I served in the United States Air Force.
What was your favorite experience?
I got a backseat ride in an F-4 Phantom jet.
Hi, what's your name?
Julie Medina.
Okay, and what branch did you serve in?
I was in the United States Navy. I was stationed on the USS Theodore Roosevelt, which is a nuclear-powered carrier. You'll never make better friends than you will in the military, lifelong friends. The service to your country is something to be very proud of. I did it and I got a lot of money to go to college. They paid for my entire college degree, which was very cool because I couldn't afford to go. So I got to travel all over the world. I've been to Dubai, Crete, Rome, Venice, Spain. It's definitely worth it. And it's such a short period of my life, but probably one of the best periods of my life.
So what's your name?
Bob Smith.
Okay, what branch did you serve?
United States Army. It was different. It was exciting. You know, it was a challenge. 18 years old, and you 18 years old, you think you're indestructible. You know, you had to be 18 or younger or a little bit older to survive that war.
Hello, sir. What's your name?
Kerry Rodemoyer.
What branch did you serve in?
In the U.S. Army. Serve in a service under leaders that care about you. And that's what you need to do because it's an easy way to an early retirement and a very good pension.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great day, DMS!